Did a great job. the way that I am on, I am icon. Y'all are wide wrong, think that I'm a reconciled born. So ain't nothing to it though. This is on me, ain't got much to do with who you know. Keeping it true to form, turn L's into a milli though. But they already knew that those farewell to your opinions, know that he is so. This is all me, ain't got much to do with who you know. Yeah, keeping it true to form, but they already knew that though. Here we go.
I'ma show you who I am unbreakable. I don't think you understand. Watch me escape it all. The world is in my hands. I am unbreakable.
So we have Alexei and Julian up for the third match.
Representing Russia and France.
All right, guys, we're back in it.
Plays a flick for serve, and it's gone the way of
Game
France.
is back on. I'm Kevin, just Kevin here, and if you can't tell by the sound of my voice, I'm not wearing a shirt.
He's not. I've just checked. He definitely's not wearing a shirt.
He's almost completely naked.
It is hot in this box, and it might just be the guys that I'm with, but
And we have our
start
first
things off
biscuit
with
point.
the biscuit point. Alexei starts it off with the first blood, a biscuit point. Alexei takes a biscuit though in the midst of that, and then both players with a biscuit. One biscuit in the middle. No one utilizing that yet. Both players just dancing around it, doing a lot of side striking. Julian now has the biscuit on his corner in his far service area. And, oh, wow. Plays a great defensive move to keep that ball out of the KLASK. And, oh, Alexei loses control and gives up a point.
You've got to keep control of your striker.
You tell him, Dougal. You tell him.
Julian sporting a very nice France tattoo there on his arm.
Ooh, wow, that was so quick. That ball was about to go into the KLASK, and Julian just said, "Get out of my house."
Oh, double biscuit.
Played with fire.
Yeah, I didn't even see that biscuit on there. Wow.
Ready? Nearly an ace straight from serve.
Julian takes another biscuit. Oh, wow, a great point by Alexei. That's two biscuit points already in this game, first game of 3.
Ready?
Filippo ballin, gazing from the crowd, scoping out his competition. As Julian puts one in, uses that time to put one in the KLASK off of a biscuit, making it a 3-2 game, Alexei. And Julian answers back again. 2 unanswered points, tying up the game at 3-3. Alexei takes a biscuit. He's got one on his side, and then Julian playing the biscuit, but then Alexei now takes the lead back, making it a 4-3 game. Julian to serve. Julian was showing me the other day this new French serve that he's created. I'm wondering if he's going to pull it out. It's kind of a soft serve, as they might say. Oh, and there's a KLASK, just a quick one, but that's enough for a point. That's all you need is just a little bit. Even if you can get it out there, folks, remember, any KLASK is still a KLASK. Alexei again. Alexei's been taking that biscuit been playing with a biscuit pretty much the whole game, and then Julian utilizes that to his advantage to get a biscuit point, as well as a goal. But only 1 point can be scored, no matter how many points are scored. 5-4, Alexei lead. Biscuits on one biscuit now on Julian's side. Narrowly misses Julian's KLASK. Rims Julian, then rims one out. 2-banger, and Alexei takes a biscuit. It's not uncommon for him. We've seen him play with a biscuit pretty much this whole game. And Julian now
5-all.
scores a point to even it up. It's going to come down to 1 ball to rule them all.
This is game point.
Whoever wins this one will win the first of 3. and their opponent will then have to battle and win 2 in a row. Wow! All the biscuits were moved by Julian there.
Good defense.
Oh, and he
not
puts
good
one
enough.
in. Julian. Did he just tip his hat?
I think he did. I think we saw the first celebration of our finals.
The old French celebration there. Hopefully we'll see this French serve we've been hearing all so much about.
The soft serve, yeah.
Le
It's,
petit serve, as they say.
Le petit serve. I wonder what that F stands for on his hat. Finland, maybe? And a biscuit point right off the bat for Alexei.
We may see the serve now. It's an instant reply. Julian with an
1-1.
excellent angle.
Alexei hailing from Russia. They have some harsh winters up there, so they spend a lot of time inside during the winter playing KLASK. So he's well conditioned for this match, as we see with those nerves of steel. Probably had a little bit of vodka. Alexei takes another biscuit again. It's just uncanny. And then Julian evens the score with 2, utilizing that biscuit that was on the side where Alexei wanted to stay away from it. Alexei to serve now, goes for a backhand serve off the 2-wall banger. And Alexei again with a biscuit.
Biscuit's now in play.
Ooh, what's he gonna
tough
do?
one.
He's gonna try and wiggle and but he picks it up.
That's a hard situation to come out of there.
Yeah.
Great biscuit placement there by the official.
Those white gloves
They really make it.
really help out. Alexei takes a biscuit after losing control. And now we got both players with a biscuit and Julian with one on his side. He's going to put it right back onto Alexei's side with the goal as well.
He was worried about that free biscuit, but he didn't see the goal coming.
You got to have a lot of spatial recognition in order to play this game really well. Julian with a 4-2 lead. Got to be really aware of your surroundings. Both players with an angel now.
Oh.
And there we go. Alexei with a point to lessen the lead of Julian to 4-3. 1 point separates the two. Julian with an angel, biscuit in the middle, and Alexei with another.
Alexei's coming back.
Was that 2 or 3 unanswered points there?
We're now scores tied at 4-all.
Oh,
It's an excellent serve. It's that French serve we've been waiting for.
Doesn't even touch the biscuits or anything. Just a straight ace. There's also what we call an ace of disgrace, or a disgrace ace, is when you serve, but ace yourself. We haven't seen one of those yet. Oh, in and out, Julian. 1 goal separates him from advancing into this tournament. Uses a great sniper strike with that biscuit, and he puts it in, eliminating Alexei. It's going to be Julian advancing into the finals. France.
That was a fantastic matchup. A lot of fire in there.
Ben's going to exit the booth here because he's got to go support his player. I'll take his spot.
So, we have Filippo representing Italy and Jason representing Australia.
Jason, all the way from Australia. That's some harsh territory down there. You ever been, Dougal?
Down under. I have been down there. Beautiful country. Let's see how they play down in Australia. Then.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of the Australian kiss?
No.
It's kind of like a French kiss, only down under.
Let's keep our eyes on the KLASK game here.
Okay. Filippo with the one, or no, it's Jason with the one. Well, Filippo just evened the score. A lot of action happening here. Filippo plays a very aggressive game. He's part of the Shark Class Club over in Italy. Italy has done actually a lot in the advancement of KLASK and just organized class play, manned by president of the Italian Class Club, Daniel Fiacchini, here, who's also here in. Oh, look at that! We have a loss of control by Filippo. Jason gains a point. Okay, I thought he was going to forget to mark himself one there. But Filippo answers back, evening the score, 2-2.
So I hear that the Italians have a very analytical approach to the game.
Okay. We got two angels on the board, and in the goal of Jason, and now Filippo. Whoa! Almost puts it in it. That would have been an ace of disgrace right there. He would have aced it in his own hole. Filippo, he does a really great job utilizing the back of the board. Not many players utilize it as much as he does, and it's really interesting to watch him play. He plays a very aggressive, fast-paced game, loses control there, and puts it right into the goal.
Even with the double angel, he snugged that ball in.
Yeah, balling. He is balling.
Oh, he is balling.
Yeah. And he's balling it right into the KLASK.
The Italian bull.
Like LeBron James out there right now, just dunking on him.
Picks up a biscuit.
Ooh, they're just firing those biscuits machine gun style. Ooh. Again, see, look, he's using that backboard. I love it.
Very unconventional play.
You notice, too, he plays really aggressively and he loses control, but he always regains it right afterwards, too.
He's gone on a bit of a tear here.
Yep, couple unanswered points. Jason now in trouble of possibly losing this first game.
Danger with the biscuit at the back there.
I think I heard the players talking before the match, and Jason was mentioning that if he ends up beating Filippo, he would give him an Australian kiss. Oh, and Filippo takes the first game of this 3-game set. Jason, so upset, he just throws his chair to the ground.
Number 13 now. Ferocious game to start with. Let's see what Australia has to come back with.
First point of the second game here. Filippo.
Both with an angel.
If Filippo wins this one, he'll be advancing, knocking out the Australian Jason Tam. Jason here, I had a chance to sit down and talk with him. His father is here to support him. They both came all the way from Australia. It's quite a journey. I would have to assume that maybe even jet lag is playing a little bit into this, because what is that, like a 13-hour flight or so?
It's a long way away. The other side of the planet.
Yes. Oh, wow, what a save! That was amazing, and answers back with a goal. That ball was almost damn near in the goal, and then he pulls it out, knocks it out, and then puts it right into the goal of Filippo.
Some incredible scenes here in Helsinki.
Last night at the sauna, I lost my sauna buddy, and Jason stepped in to help me out, making sure that I got from the sauna to Filippo with a goal, from sauna to water very safely. So really pleasant guy to have around. Good guy to have in he's got your back. Oh! Tries to save the ball, but ends up clasking in the midst of it. It's a really nice watch he has there, too. I think it's still on Australian time. Did you notice that? Both players playing aggressively. I mean, here in the announcer booth, I can even hear their strikers slapping the board.
He's got to be careful here. Filippo doesn't mess around.
Yeah, he's got to keep that out of his mind too, and just play his game, because you know, like you were saying earlier, Filippo now with the KLASK, he's got a 3-2 lead now. KLASK is very much a mental game. You start overthinking things, and you get nervous and jittery, and you end up not playing a game. Loses control, and that forces the ball into his goal. Filippo 4-2, 2 points away from eliminating Australia from the competition.
He's in some trouble here.
Filippo's got a biscuit on him. Jason trying to play that biscuit to his advantage and get a biscuit point, but he ends up picking it up himself.
It's an open board here.
What's he gonna do? Goes for a fake out, and it works to his advantage. Look at that slick move. Jason with a wide smile on his face after that point. I'd be smiling too. Ooh, Jason did a great block there. Puts an angel right into the goal of Filippo. Filippo playing with the biscuits, attaches one to Jason. And Jason gains, wow! And now he's got to dance around these biscuits. It's really interesting when you do get these sexy 2.0 biscuits. They are a little more magnetic, so you really have to be careful when they're on your side. You can't get too close to them.
2.0 biscuit. These are updated biscuits.
Updated biscuits, so they're a little, what that means is they're a little bit shorter, they stay on the board more, and they're rounded, so they roll a lot more instead of the bouncing off the board like the old biscuits did. Filippo pulls the angel out of his KLASK, trying to use it to his advantage and get a biscuit point on Jason. Jason takes a biscuit, and he is 1 point away from elimination. He's got to play. He's got to keep that out of his mind and just play his game. He's doing a really good job with it so far. And not doing a good job not letting it phase him, and now he puts one in and out. You gotta have a little bit of finesse. You gotta have a nice touch.
Yeah,
you know?
a deft touch.
A deft touch.
Oh!
Circles one out. Filippo, wow, I can't even see the ball moving so fast. Filippo rids himself up the biscuit, gives Jason an angel in the midst of that. Jason plays it off the side, trying to do a little psych out. Ooh, that was actually a pretty cool move.
There's a lot of venom in this point. I feel it. There's
Yeah.
intention.
I really like Filippo's shades. Those are, I wonder if those help him see the board better, or if they're just eye protection in case a biscuit strays off.
There he goes, corner back.
Gotta protect your peoples. Filippo now trying to secure this match. Jason trying to.
Oh, he pulls it back. 5-all.
He's made a comeback, folks, and now he has to secure this point to push this to a game 3. It would be the first game 3 that we've seen in this competition so far. If he is successful. Oh, what a Filippo hits the biscuit into the ball, which then pushes the ball into the goal. What a goal.
You got to remain cool under pressure, and Filippo showed us that.
Daniel Fiacchini raises the Italian flag in the background there, cheering on his player. Mikkel out to wax the board down. Wax on, wax off, he say. Miyagi-san.
So we've got a classic matchup here. We have Diana from Germany and Rob from the UK.
I like that name, Rob. It's easy to pronounce.
A very British name.
Yeah.
This is an age-old matchup, Germany versus the UK.
Yeah.
And they're going to settle a few old scores here.
Rob with an angel, Diana just playing a casual game of KLASK. I like how cool, calm, and collected she seems to be under pressure.
Very fluid game.
Yeah. No rigidity.
She plays like the river of the Rhine, flowing,
Yeah,
free-flowing.
kind of like a babbling brook.
Yes. Oh, there's some loss of the striker there, but he gains it back.
You know,
This must be a tough match for Rob because he was telling me that he didn't have his tea this morning, and I know how Brits can be when they don't have their tea. They can get a little angry. Again, with another long first point. Both players playing a bit. Oh, never mind. Spoke too soon.
Diana takes it.
First blood, Diana. I think Diana is our only woman in the tournament this year, yeah? Yeah, I'd love to see a woman world championship winner this year. She definitely has the poise. Oh, wow!
Wow.
I don't even know what the, well, it was a goal regardless, but.
There's all sorts going on there.
Yeah, it was like Rob affixed the biscuit to her, but in the midst of her movement, the biscuit fell. So that was, I'm glad that there was a goal because I wonder what the call would have been on that. Diana just reached up and took the biscuit. I think she was trying to shoot it at Rob. Both players, 1-1 now. Both players with a biscuit and Rob with an angel. If anyone watching this match has any friends in Finland that have access to a fan and could bring it to us announcers in the booth here, that'd be great because it's hot and musty in here.
I don't know how much longer I can take Kevin stripping off more clothes. He's literally sitting here without his shirt on.
Yeah, Rob, in the meantime, Rob scores a goal, taking the lead 2-1.
A lot of rallies going on in this game.
Diana tries to shoot the biscuit, but it, again, just picks one up. She's done that a couple times now, and I like how she uses that backhand when she swipes at the ball. It's like you were talking earlier, just very fluid. Rob stretching the lead with a goal to 3-1.
Oh, there's the end.
Right off the bat with an ace off the serve.
You've always got to be ready for that.
You do, yes. Rob with an angel now.
Oh, he's taking it out of the KLASK.
He put it right on his striker. Ooh, I thought we were going to see a goal.
Oh.
And we did see a goal from Rob. Most of his points have come from scoring goals. So he plays a very strategic ball striking game. Ooh, and he's running away with it now. One more point separates him from victory in this first game of 3. Circling the KLASK as he revs up. Diana needs to go on a rally. I've seen her do it before, so I have all faith in her. She's got a biscuit on her with 2 on her side. That's a rough place to be, especially on when you got 1 point. Oh, in and out. Good.
There you go. You have to have great striker control when you're in a situation like this.
Absolutely. Striker control is of the utmost importance. Ooh, rims it around, and see again, you have to, now because she's got the biscuit, okay, now she affixes one to Rob, and then, whoa, in and out. What a move! Oh, wow, Diana, what? Look at her go, wow.
Really turned this around.
Let's see if she can turn it into a point now. She loses her biscuit, and the ball is off the table.
This is a crazy point here.
It is, yeah. I would say this right now is my favorite point next to that one when Jason knocked that ball out into the goal of Filippo. And then Rob loses his biscuit, but gets it right back. Diana goes for a soft shot directly, and then back to the biscuit attack. She tries to hit the biscuit at Rob, but gets it off the table now.
Good defense here.
Rob just trying to toy with her.
Ready.
See, Rob has a nice wedding ring on his finger. That's probably why he didn't accept my offer to go out to dinner last night. Ooh, Diana does a good job making sure that ball does not end up in her KLASK, and it just narrowly missed going in. This has got to be a stressful point. They're fighting really hard, both players. Oh, man. She shoots it and then is unable to defend. Rob missed it, and that might have just thrown her off a little bit, which allowed for the ball to come back and land, come to rest in her goal.
First game to the UK.
Players switch sides.
I feel that Rob's a very direct player, and Diana has a great counter-attack.
Yes, very, very graceful. I wonder if she is a ballet dancer at all. Ooh, wow, Robbo. He's, I thought he was gonna pick that biscuit up. Ooh, what's he? Look at that, he's playing with the biscuit. And no, he tries to shoot it, but picks it up in the meantime. He's picking up the trash, as they say. Little Oscar the Grouch action.
Ready?
No! It was like that, man, that was just an interesting, he shot the ball, went right into his glass. It was almost like he tried that on purpose. Whoa, those biscuits are just dancing around the field. That was
Diana with a strong, strong start to this game.
That was almost like a choreographed musical performance there. Like they. She had a good move that when those biscuits stick together, that can be dangerous as in terms of an offensive maneuver. Right now, she's got Rob on the run with a 3-0 lead. Picks up a biscuit on her striker. You know, I've never seen a 6-0 game in the World Championship, so that would be interesting.
We might have one today.
And it might have happened, but I just can't recall from a year ago if so. Oh, never mind. Not going to happen today. Not right now. Anyway.
Back. Rob, direct goal again.
Diana doesn't like it when Rob scores, so she scores right on him.
That's a great answer. Oh, there we go.
Hey, Dougal, what time is it? Goal time. Goal time. Look at that. 2 goals right in a row for Diana. It's 5-1. This is Diana's chance to push this to a game 3. Rob's on the ropes here. He does have a biscuit. Well, never mind. Now both players have a biscuit, and he has an angel. Diana 1 point away from a game, pushing this to a game 3. Angel saves Rob right there. It's nice when you have an angel for that exact reason.
Quite the rally going on here.
Yeah, and then Diana pushes one, hits one real hard, and it flies off the board. I was actually talking. There it is. That's the game.
So it goes to game 3.
Game 3 is our first game 3. Look at Rob's hands. They were shaking there as he put that. Shaken, not stirred. Hopefully he's not stirred.
Ready?
Yeah, no problem, man.
Okay.
Diana with a friendly smile, happy that she won that last game and starts off with a goal.
Great start to game 3. A lot riding on this game.
Ready?
Speaking of Ryan, you remember the ferry home from Sauna Island last night, Dougal?
It was a little bit of a blur, I have to say.
Okay, all right, because I don't. I think I was carried, like I said, by Alexander Kopin. Diana now with a 2-0 lead. And she takes a biscuit. Rob trying to come on back. Rims, and there's a biscuit point. I think that's the first biscuit, yeah, of this game. Or this set, I mean. Biscuits flying everywhere. Rob slightly loses control, but regains it. And now Diana's got 2 biscuits in her. Ooh! Nope.
Got a biscuit each.
Diana trying to make some swipes at it. Okay. Wow. That was actually kind of a cool fake out. I thought she was going to hit it first, but then she went for the ball.
There we go.
Rob ties it up. This is going to come down to the wire. It ain't going to be a runaway game.
You know, Kevin, you really see some amazing moves in this. This is why this is the World Championship.
Oh, yes. The level of play here is definitely stepped up. You know, a lot of people, Diana scores one. taking the lead to 3-2. You know, that's the magic of KLASK is, you know, you might be a good player at home against your family and your friends, but then when you really step it up and go to some of the tournaments and see the level of play, you may begin to realize that you weren't as good as you thought you were. But all these players are, for the most part, as good as they think they are.
And with a double angel protecting that.
Double angel and a biscuit affixed to her. Need a little bit more finesse to keep that last shot in because it bounced out. Angel saber. And Rob, I think, was that a KLASK? Yeah. Wow, okay.
Ready?
Rob now to serve. Diana with a 2-point lead, 2 points away from advancing and knocking Britain out.
Oh.
Goes for the biscuit, but ends up in the meantime putting the ball in her own goal.
Thank you, Michael.
Oh man, Creator Mickle just brought us into the announcer booth some cold water so that we can dip our feet in there and try to cool down.
I might actually take him up on the offer. I'm going to put my right foot into this bucket of water.
Good idea. Can you put that in the middle and we can each go 1 foot each?
1 foot each.
Oh, well, okay.
What a gentleman. Mickle, everyone. True gentleman. The Great Dane.
The Great Dane. Diana with a goal in the meantime. 1 point away from a Germany victory here. Wipes her hand off on her pants. She must be sweating a little bit. She's got that look of just determination on her face when the camera zoomed out there. Look of a champion. She will eat you up. Oh, man.
Each with a biscuit. No more biscuits on the board. There you go.
With a straight serve, just to get the ball back into position and regain control. 1 point away again, like we said, from victory, and just a little bit too hard. Knocks it off the board. Ben to serve.
Ready.
Ben loses control, but regains it.
You can really feel the tension in this game.
You can. Well, you know, Ben's got it up.
Oh!
There it is. Ben puts it in his own
Diana
goal.
takes it.
Germany knocks Britain out.
What a game that was.
Way to rally for Diana there. Next up, we have who's next up on the list here, Dougal?
So next up, we've got Lucas from Argentina and Yuri from Finland. So Finland's own.
Finland's own Yuri. He's got the home court advantage here. Mickle sneaks out there to wipe the board down after he gets us this nice cold foot bath.
This is a wonderful foot bath. I have my right foot in a bucket of water. What have you got there, Kevin?
I got my left foot in.
So do you feel
Put
fine?
your left foot in, you put your right foot out, you put your left foot
On
in,
a count of 3,
and
you flick, and then we decide which
swish
one
it all
goes
about.
first.
Lucas Ramon from
Position
Argentina.
1, 2, 3.
And Yuri. So Yuri just won the Finnish championship. I think it was last week. Kept it. Jussi was playing as well, and Jussi had the other opportunity to be the third qualifying, the 3-time qualifier for the World Championship, but Yuri made sure that didn't happen. So let's see. I haven't seen Yuri play in a long time, so I'm curious to see what he's going to bring to the table here. He's got an angel right now with a biscuit attached to his striker, and that doesn't scare him. He still plays the biscuits even with one on his striker. I like it. Confident.
Oh,
wow! What a point there by Lucas. Argentina in the house.
So Argentina, famous for the dance, the tango.
Really?
And I think you can see here. There's a little bit of that sexy moves going on by the Argentine here.
Yeah, that's so the tank. Oh, Yuri gets a point and then just throws that biscuit over there to get inside the head of Lucas.
But you know what they
a little
say,
bit.
Kevin? It takes two to tango.
It does. It does take two to tango. Have you ever seen a three-way tango?
It's terrible.
Yeah. I want nothing to do with it. And the Argentinian with a goal How do you like that tango, he says.
An Angel going on, protecting his KLASK. Oh, the biscuit's been lost from the board. It's an open board.
Open board, but we have Angel in Yuri's KLASK there.
Great defense going on.
Ooh. Both players really preferring their backhands, I'm noticing, which is quite common. You know, your backhand is typically stronger in KLASK than is your forehand. Yuri's able to hit the ball and lose a biscuit and
nice.
get a point.
Draws it level, 2-all.
Almost all in the same motion.
Yep.
Yeah, it ain't bad. I had my doubts about this water, but it's actually doing quite the trick. Big props to Mikkel, not only for inventing KLASK, but for bringing this water to us.
He's a very practical man.
Yeah. Oh, point by the Argentinian Lucas as Yuri loses control. That must.
Someone's phone's going off here in the booth. Thanks. Siri wants to be a part of the tournament.
Let me in, she says. Yuri throws a biscuit right at Lucas, and now Lucas he's dancing with one.
Now we have an open board. Each with a biscuit. It's going back and forth here.
Back and forth, back and forth. Who's it? Where it stops, nobody knows. I wish we had a view of the players' faces in the booth here, just so that we could see what expressions are happening. Because in these tense points like this, whoa! Look at that! It just stops
control.
it.
That was control.
Just traps it. I've never seen that. I've never seen just like a straight trap against the wall, especially a back wall.
They do say that he's like the Lionel Messi of KLASK.
I don't even know who that is. Who is Lionel Messi? Is he
Famous Argentinian footballer.
Oh, footballer, okay.
Soccer to you guys.
Yuri scores a point, tying the game up 3-3. Well, who knows? Maybe we'll have a famous Argentinian KLASK player after today. Lucas could then call Messi up and they could exchange tips. Lucas with a goal in the meantime, making it a 4-3 game, Argentina's advantage. Seeing by both of these players, I'm seeing a lot of one sidewall bank shots. Which is typical for your typical KLASK game. It's a lot of angle work, and then just trying to draw your opponent out of position, as Yuri does there, and gets a goal on Lucas. This is a very close match. Both players are just going tick for tat, tick for tat. There's a view of their faces. I like that. In my mind, this might be the most even match that we've seen today.
Yeah,
in terms
absolutely.
of no one's really running away with it. Both. Whoa! Striker off the board.
That's a first for this tournament.
Yeah, that's a point because it's a loss of control. When you lose control, your opponent gets a point.
Ready? Yep.
Yuri now 1 point away from a Finland victory.
Oh! Draws it back.
But Lucas says, no way, not so fast.
Not today, folks.
So now 1 point to decide who's going to be, well, not decide who's going to be advancing, but who's going to take the advantage in this set of three. Ooh, Yuri with a biscuit on. Whoa! And Lucas, trying to defend, ends up putting it in his own KLASK.
That's
Own goal.
unfortunate. But this really is a close matchup.
Yeah, I mean, that was 6-5 there. Let's see what game two has to bring to the table. I was noticing earlier, Yuri was sitting down, getting massaged from Yusi. I wonder if that has anything to do with how calm and collected he's playing right now.
He seems very tranquil. He's been meditating.
Yeah, very laid back. And then earlier I saw Asger giving out like ear and temple and back, all different types of massages to other players. I wonder if he's just trying to get inside other players' heads to slight the advantage to him.
He should come in here and give us a head massage.
You know, he
right
should.
now.
If not, we got some delicious foot water that he can drink.
And I tell you as well, it smells great in this room.
It's the best. It's going to be Yuri with the first goal of this second game.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. The ball hit the biscuit right into the goal, and then the ball just kind of stopped there. That was interesting.
Oh, some biscuit play going on.
You know, it's really tough when you have the biscuits maneuvering on the board. It's really easy to like lose control or lose focus on the ball and start fixating on the biscuits. And then, in which case, you normally get a point scored on you.
It's a great offensive tactic. You just confuse them with biscuits.
Yeah, biscuits always confuse me. Like when it's breakfast time and someone mentions having biscuits and gravy, I'm confused at just the thought of it. Yuri with a 4-0 lead. We might see our first 6-0 game here. It's in contention.
Argentina's got to pull it back here to see some of that fire.
Oh, not happening. All 3 biscuits on Yuri.
There you go, he's back in the game.
If we do see a 6-0 game, they got to buy everyone beers afterwards. And look at that, 2 unanswered points by the Argentinian. Can he keep it going? He's on a small roll here. Got a little bit of momentum. Let's see if he can just keep it going. Ooh, biscuits everywhere. Oh!
Double biscuit.
Great biscuit play
Match point.
by the Finn. Oh, look at that! The biscuit goes into the KLASK, and as an angel, not kept the ball from falling in. That was a great play, probably unintentional by Lucas, but saved Yuri. Yuri's going to leave that angel in there. That's 2. That's twice the ball that angel has helped him from giving Lucas a point.
There.
Lucas dribbling.
Good defense.
Yuri, look at that. He kind of went for a triple deep there. We're getting Mighty Ducks on this thing today. Come on, Charlie Banks. Where's Gordon Gecko when you need him? Yuri traps it in the back corner, and you see that? He went for the psych out and then hit it. He did a straight shot. He faked like he was going to go off the wall, but then decided to pound one straight. Can Yuri put a nail in it and take him to Pound Town? He does.
Takes it. Match to Finland.
And a warm embrace.
Look at that. True love. Fantastic game there.
It was very, very hard fought. Coming up next, we're going to have Antonin from the Czech Republic. And then Giacomo from Italy, also one of the Shark players, if I'm not mistaken.
So I've heard that the Italian team analyzes. They record their games and they do a lot of step-by-step analysis.
Oh yeah, that's why I was saying the Italians are really like they even have charts. I've seen they make charts. They've made charts with different shots and angles and everything. And you know, I took my board and then I drew like a grid on it. They've done and made that same kind of grid system, but then they've actually gone and designed different charts. Yeah, they have different charts that they use in competition.
Italy team famous for sharting in the finals.
Well, that's why they're called the Sharks.
Well, we have a game on here.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so both players now 0-0 started off. Giacomo with the hat.
Yeah, that red hat.
Oh, and Giacomo gets a goal, but also a loss of control there by Antonin.
Ready? Yeah.
Antonin the serve. And Giacomo puts one in the KLASK, a biscuit, not a goal. And then a goal, fouled right after.
Ready? Yeah.
Very serious game here. Both players have a very stern look on their faces.
You know, the Italians, they take KLASK very seriously.
Oh!
Look at that. I mean, we got a 3-0 game going on here. Giacomo also wearing glasses, but I think those are actual glasses, like for seeing. And
not just for style?
no, look at that. We just missed it. Again, another one rims out, and he puts it right back into the goal.
A little bit of a tear going on here.
Giacomo is just, he's just dominating this game right here. He's got, like he just, confidence, you know? That's what I'm saying. Like look at that. He's just, nothing phasing him at all. In the zone. Antonin, though, very, very cool and calm under pressure. He's playing like this is still a 0-0 game, and that's great. That's the way you have to be. See that? See how he was kind of psyching him out in front of the ball like that and then slipped behind it in order to hit the ball, trying to do some evasive maneuvering. And we got a loss of control.
Loss of control.
That's it. That's our first 6-0 game.
6-0. Who's that buying the beers then? Antonin?
Antonin buying the beers. It's all right. I'll buy him a beer as well.
Thank you.
Or at the very least, give him some water.
Italy really a force to be reckoned with in this tournament.
Yeah, I'd say so far. Yeah, if Giacomo wins, that would be 2 Italians advancing into the finals.
Yeah.
Those biscuits going all over the dance floor here.
Ball's off the table. Antonin with a biscuit on him and 2 biscuits. I know what he was trying to do there. Giacomo loses control. You know, I would not expect that from Giacomo. I mean, he just, the way he's been playing and just kind of the control that he's had and just, I would not have saw that coming. Looks like he's gearing up for a back serve. Oh, look at that! Back serve and puts it in the midst of saving it, puts his striker into the KLASK.
Yeah.
Not enough finesse.
Ready?
Antonin with a biscuit on him. The danger zone here. Oh, that was just waiting to happen.
It was. He was just dancing all around it. He was getting kind of close, and then, you know, you play with fire and you get burned.
Absolutely.
You dance around biscuits and they stick to you. Oh, look at that! Nice. Giacomo overcompensates and allows the ball to bank off of the back of his striker and fix into the goal.
Still a lot of fight left in this check.
Yeah, he's got a cute little bracelet there. I like that. I wonder if it's a good luck charm of any sort. Oh, he's also got the shark hat on. You see that? He's part of the Shark KLASK Club. Yeah.
The Great White. It's terrifying.
Oh, almost picks up a biscuit. Antonin does, and Giacomo really using those biscuits to his advantage. And you see it there.
It did say on his back there, Poncina. G. Poncina.
Grazie.
Grazie mille.
Yeah.
Cute little smile from Giacomo. It's, KLASK is all about having fun anyway, so I like his attitude. Going for some direct shots now. Whoa! That was a super hard slam by Giacomo, and it knocked the angel right. It's still spinning around there, the biscuit. Oh! And he loses control. Antonin does, and that's going to give Giacomo a point.
They were really toying with each other there. It was back and forward.
Yeah.
Like a fun frolic through the meadows. Beautiful.
Yeah. Maybe Diana could team up with these guys, and her babbling Brook style of play. With the frolicking of these two players could really create something quite beautiful.
You know, it'd be like an opera.
Yeah.
Majestic.
Ooh, I think that was a KLASK right there, folks. Just a quick one, but
Go. Match point here. A serious look from Giacomo there.
both players. Oh, there it is.
Oh,
That's
he
their
takes
game.
it. There we go.
Giacomo advancing. That's 2 Italians now advancing into the finals.
Forza Italia, as they say.
Giacomo going over to his teammates there, receiving congratulations.
So, Kevin, we're now moving into game 8. This is the final game of round 1.
It is. So this is going to be Tomek and from Poland and
Filippo
Feelbetter from
Belgium.
Belgium. Okay.
Poland
Feelbetter.
versus Belgium here.
Poland versus Belgium.
Thomas versus Piotr.
Tomek.
Everything okay with the strikers?
Tomek.
Yeah.
Tomek.
Tomek.
On count of 3, we
Tomek.
flip the disc. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Players get ready for the flick off,
Belgium goes first.
and it's going to be Belgian for
Feel free to begin.
that wins
Have a
the
nice
serve.
play, boys.
Piotr.
Ready?
Here we go.
Piotr
Last game.
Wolfs. Whoa! Wow! Right off the.
Right in there. It's an ace.
Yeah.
Wolfs is his last name. Oh, Tomek almost answers back with an ace goal. Piotr has a really strong last name, Wolfs.
Yeah.
That's
I wonder if we can hear him howl.
yeah. Oh.
There was a full moon last night. I saw him.
Oh, was he howling at the moon?
I saw him eat a goat. He hunted a goat down and killed the goat with his bare hands.
Yeah.
That's a
That's a full moon going on.
that was a full moon, yeah. Christian from Maraktoy decides to settle into the booth and
Just showing us his better side.
stink it up a little bit more than it needs to be in here.
It's really meaty in this room.
Yeah, I think I got the meat sweats going on right now.
You can almost taste the air. Here goes some back and forward. Ball is out of play.
Yeah.
Nice, Tomek clawing him back there. 3-2 to Piotr.
Ready?
Oh, sneaks in the goal there.
Yeah.
Oh, he bounces the biscuit off. Oh, there's all kinds of craziness going on here. Biscuits flying. Oh, ends it with a KLASK.
Ready? Yeah.
Piotr up 5-3 now. I had to step out of the booth and I come back and it's a 5-3 game. Holy cow. This is the last game in this first set of 8 before we go into the semifinals. Tomek not done with yet. He's got to score 2 unanswered goals in order to take the lead here.
Love that Belgium armband that Piotr sporting. Patriotic and functional.
Yeah, it is.
And you have a sweaty brow, there's nothing better than just mopping it up with a nice Belgium armband.
Tomek with a angel in his class, but he picks it up and it fixes it right to his striker.
Biscuit each.
Got a tense point here going on, folks. Piotr battling for the win. Tomek has to get 2 in order to win this first round. Oh man, he's gotten them in the goal, but they're just not staying. There it is. There it is.
Pulls it back.
We got a 5-5 game here, folks.
This is incredible.
What a great comeback. Oh, that is a nice armband. I thought you were talking about the little one on his playing wrist. But that's on his off wrist. Oh, right there.
Oh! Well, that's a comeback.
Tomek's so excited that he flips over his chair, switching sides there.
He might have done that intentionally.
Yeah, just to get inside Piotr's head. a
Yeah,
little bit.
it's all about the mind games.
Ready?
Yeah, you know what? If I was playing, I would put the chair under the table, upside down.
Or maybe do the move where you offer them the chair and then
And then
pull it
pull it-
out.
oh, yeah,
That's a
gotcha.
nasty one.
Here, let me get that for you. There it is, Piotr with the first goal of the game.
First blood.
Man, I think I fell or something at the sauna because my butt really hurts and sitting on these stools is not helping.
Are you sure that wasn't sauna golem?
We may never know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there
Oh,
we
there
go.
it is. 1-1, tied up.
This game could really go anyway.
Oh, man. Kind of got the shakes going on right now.
Drink some more of that
Yeah.
KLASK beer. It'll settle your nerves. Oh,
I don't think it's nerves. I think it's
Same time.
excitement.
we have a dispute on the field here. Tomek is he's asking whether the goal was first or whether the biscuits landed first, and so I believe they're just going to replay the point is the call.
Very fair decision.
Yeah.
That's what I like about these officials. Harsh but fair.
Yes. Agreed. Up,
Oh!
and there is Piotr.
You got to go straight in there.
Yeah.
Again, just to remit, this is the last match in the I think
No, he was not in there.
Oh,
it almost looked like a KLASK, but the referee says it wasn't, and whatever the referee says goes.
these players really making the referees work for their money.
Yeah, especially these two right here.
Yeah, they're not getting paid. They're free, but that's all right. They still need to work hard. Hats off to the officials.
Yeah.
Well, they're paid in beer and
Saunas.
saunas.
Oh, some biscuit play going on here. Forget about the ball.
Tomek, 2 unanswered points, ties it up.
Ready?
Poland with a biscuit and a goal. Wow.
Ready?
Piotr has to score some goals here in order to push this to a game 3. It's not outside of his capabilities. I mean, we saw a very close game 1. Game 2, Tomek has done a great job of coming back, scoring some unanswered goals. Tomek with a biscuit. 1 biscuit unmoved, unscathed, and there it's off the board. Bye.
Return.
Piotr, oh man!
He missed it.
He takes 2 swipes at it, misses both of them, and then the goal, ball rolls into the goal casually. Now he's got to score 3 unanswered points to push this to a game 3. Oh!
Oh, Tomek takes it.
Yeah, well, I thought that
Lost
when
control.
he lost control, but he regained it, and then that shook the biscuit. Well, that's
A referee's decision's final.
That's right. That's right. All right, folks. Well, that concludes this first round of play. We're going to come back in 1 hour or 6:30 finish time, if you're familiar with that over here across the pond. So 6:30 finish time, or an hour from now, we'll be back with the live broadcast for the semifinals.